Hello everybody, Noto the Nomad coming to you with another video, and in today's video we're going to discuss I may never be in a relationship or get married because of my nomadic lifestyle. So if you're new here or already been here, go and click that like button, go and comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go and get into this topic. So recently I have started living the nomadic lifestyle, and I've noticed some certain things that just dawn on me. You think about it, especially on the times when you're like alone and stuff like that. That's another thing as well. When you starting to be in a nomadic lifestyle, you're really going to be alone a lot. That a lot of people don't really take that into account. Probably don't notice that like that, but especially if you're thinking about being a nomad and traveling nomad, you're going to have a lot of times that you're alone, and you're going to have a lot of time to think. And I almost feel like prison, right? I'm like, dang, you in prison, you got a lot of time to think, don't you? But to be honest, it's something I really did think about, and I was thinking like, dang, I might not ever be in a relationship, at a serious relationship, that is, or ever really get married because of this lifestyle. And I've come to the reality, and I've come to terms with that. To be honest, at this point in time, I say the next 10 years, I don't really see myself being in a like serious relationship or not even getting married and none of that stuff, because I'm always moving around. I'm always on the go. I've recently just started it, but since I'm not in a stationary position, it doesn't seem conducive to be with a man like me, because I'm always moving. I'm never going to be there. And if it's alone, I'm not a big type of guy. I don't have enough trust to be doing long distance relationships, so it's going to be on my end as in not trusting, because I'm going. If I were to have a partner, she would have to travel with me everywhere, and what's the odds of that happening? It's just not really that realistic in a lot of people's cases. And there's a lot of women that may have responsibilities that are holding them. And for women that's being a nomadic, I've noticed as well, they might have men that have responsibilities, that they may have a house there in their city, they're stationary, they have things that's holding them there that they can't travel with their partner and really like have a relationship with that partner. So I don't really see myself being in a real serious relationship, because that would entail that we would have to be together and, you know, actually be on the road together. And who's going to give up their life to come and travel with me and give up and make those sacrifices to come on the road with me? Not necessarily saying on the road, but you know what I mean, like traveling and doing the certain things that I do, go and work at the seasonal jobs like I do, you know, that's a lot to have to give up. The person has to really be committed to you, and that's one of the reasons why I don't necessarily want to be in a serious relationship, because I don't see it happening. Honestly, that's a lot to give up unless she's already a nomad herself. But then at that same time, even that's another thing I was thinking about as well, is our traveling goals might not align. You know, we might not. It's going to have to be a lot of compromise, and especially if she got a lot of time in, she's used to being alone a lot. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting used to being alone a lot. So it's like, you know, there can be a lot of conflict. Now, I'm not saying it can never work out, because I've seen some nomadic couples, but you know, at this stage right here where I'm at, and the type of woman that, you know, I've come across, it doesn't seem realistic to me. So I've come to terms that it probably never will happen, especially not while I'm doing this right now. At least for the same. Now, I'm not saying I have problems getting women. I have problems attracting women or having women that actually would want to be with me, in spite of, you know, some will be like, you know, I don't care about that, but they might not want to do the same things I would want. They wouldn't want to come on a road with me, you know. They wouldn't want to come and travel with me and do the things that I would want to do. So I don't really see it happening, to be honest with you. But I mean, like I said, it's so many things that would have to be sacrificed. There's a lot of things that they have to compromise, you know, understanding. Then there might be the issue with space, because I've been so used to being alone for a while. So dang, will I enjoy your company? Will I be like, dang, I need my space? It's kind of hard to say you need your space when both of y'all like on the road. So you know, so it's easy to say you need space when you in the city, because you can just be like, okay, I'm gonna go to my house and, you know, we just gonna chill for a couple of days, you know that. But if you on the road and you traveling together, most likely you're gonna have the same accommodation. You're gonna have the same living spaces pretty much you're gonna always be around, because one, you're gonna be in a foreign place where y'all both of y'all are not familiar, so you tend to want to stick together in those type of environments. So if being nomadic can have you not being a type of clingy person like that, you know, because you be nomadic, you're like, dang, I'm so used to having my own space, I'm so used to having my own time to myself that I don't want to, you know, change that up. I don't want to, you know, change the programming, all that, your normal routine. That'll really mess up the whole routine, integrating somebody into your life. And that's a whole big thing too. That's another reason why. So it's not just the saying, no, I can't get the women, or the women wouldn't like me or wouldn't agree to it. It could be certain things on my end too that I'll be like, dang, I'm seeing her all the time. I'm seeing this, you know, because I get tired of people quick. And it's not that, I know I do have some things that I would be able to compromise with, but it's just being around that person all the time, and especially when I'm trying to travel, I might want to do this, and they might want to do this. That might be conflicting, and you know, I just don't see it happening right now. I don't see it happening right now. I'm 30 years old. I don't see that happening right now. But I mean, like I say, to be honest, I'm not really in a good position to be, I want to date and do all that stuff right there. So I just want to travel, live free. A lot of people might not agree with my minimalist lifestyle. So that in turn might be like, oh, he's not financially stable and well enough to be able to support a relationship. Some might be looking at it from that standpoint. Some might look at me as broke. Some might look at me as this and that, you know, so it doesn't seem that way. So on their end, I might not definitely be the best choice of man for them, because I'm not in that position. But that doesn't mean that I'm broke or nothing. It would just mean that it doesn't seem like the best type of it doesn't match the lifestyle that society think that people of our age should have. So that's another reason as well. So me being minimal and not going over the top with the things that I want to spend my money on will come off to another person as, oh, he doesn't have it, or he doesn't do that, because you know a lot of people like to wear their money and compete with the Jones and all this other stuff. But if I'm not interested in that, it'll come off as you don't have, because you know, if people live in a society that if you don't show it, then you don't have it. So that's the whole big thing with that. And if she's in that type of lifestyle, and if she's in that type of frame of mind, we definitely won't. So that's a lot of percentage of women right there, you know, that wouldn't even be receptive to this type of lifestyle. There might be something that be like, oh, I don't care, you know, I like you, you know, whatever. But it's just those other things as well. So it's just so many things, conflicting things on my end and would be on their end. So I just don't see it happening anytime soon. It's something I just wanted to talk about, and I was coming to terms with the reality of it. So anyways, it's your boy Noto the Nomad, coming to you with another video. Out.
I'm all out of favors. Don't ask for nothing, had enough. They driving me crazy. And all I did was show them love. They turning to haters. As soon as I would tell them no, don't ask for nothing, had enough. And all I did was show them love. I did so much stuff for some people, they came up and now they never will admit it. They took all advantage of me.